Okay, do we want to do... Let's do one more run before I stop. Mainly because I got to play one more game and I don't want to kill my hands playing this game. I'm doing better. I stand by my statement. Wow. I think I lost my skill. I think I stand by my statement of this game desperately needs not a meta progression system. It obviously already has one. It desperately needs varied upgrades beyond just like little percent bonuses. I love the percent bonuses, don't get me wrong. Wow. That just was not hitting anything. I gotta remember that's there, by the way. But yeah, Isaac-style run upgrades. Just a couple of those per run. And I know that's what the Altar of Blood upgrades are supposed to be. But most of the Altar of Blood upgrades are just kind of like, a couple more things drop, and that's not super exciting. But having just a little bit of cool shit drop that, like, changes your gameplay style would do a really, really good job at making every run feel much more interesting to me. I'm absolutely kicking ass here, but the problem is it's like, it's barely what I would consider a roguelike. By, like, my modern standards. I'd almost, honestly, if it wasn't for the meta progression system, I'd almost call this an arcade game. Let's see. So, like, Undermine unlocks. Except for Undermine's unlocks are kind of boring. How many Undermine run... Like, for those of you that have played or seen Undermine, how many runs actually felt like they had a distinct identity from the rest? And how many of them were more or less kind of the same? You know, you might pick up Sonic Boom, or you might pick up Ricochet, or if you're lucky, you pick up both. But otherwise, it's just kind of the same pool of upgrades, most of which don't change how you play too much. And that's kind of where I grump with a number of these roguelikes, because it's like, they need that level of some kind of wild variance to really make them sing. Because I can play this game probably to completion and maybe remember one or two runs as special. Mostly based on the gun that I picked up. And, like, I'd almost prefer it if they actually took away the guns and just had all of the guns, the gun, like, upgrades that you get, or, you know, the guns that you pick up, actually be, like, upgrades. Sometimes they're just like, ow. Sometimes they're like a flat positive, like, just this does more damage. Or sometimes it's like, this does more damage, but really kills your ammo count. So you have, like, a crazy sniper rifle or something like that. Other than the lack of contact damage. That is really important, yes. And so, like, if they could actually add some level of run variance as a result of a more interesting upgrade system, this would be one of the hyper roguelikes I've ever played. Just because, like, these mechanics are so good. Like, somebody described this as Celeste, but as a roguelike, and I have to agree. Like, I played Celeste recently, and obviously, you know, it doesn't have combat. Whew, that was a risky shot there. But that level of, like, just pure, tight perfection is wild. It's less but as quick and combat-y as Hades. Yeah. Lay down arms would be interesting, but I just am not going to use it that much. Didn't quite work. There we go. That kind of worked. But yeah, Hades is a good example on how to do, like, run variants with neat upgrades without making it, like, full-on crazy Binding of Isaac. And I don't necessarily need this game to be exactly the same as either of them, because I think that actually would hurt the game. But a little bit of something would help a lot. Ooh, straight shotgun. Let's try that. Oops. One too far. Whatever. It's fine. Showing Hades to your dad today might get him into gaming. Neat. What? I heavy attacked. Damn it. Well. Got him. Okay, we heal. And that shows up. We got a decent amount of blood. If I go back to the mid-boss, we heal back up to full, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Alright, and I should be able to buy both of these. Hell yeah. I appreciate that you generally can get enough blood to afford everything. I like the balance on Hades. Feels like the endgame enemies have too much HP unless you focus on insane damage builds. I think that's more of an issue when you don't have all of the God Boon rarity boosters. Once you pick those up, your damage is usually pretty damn good. Also, your skill gets good enough that it doesn't matter. I've only had a couple of runs where I really felt like Hades was kicking my ass in a truly unfair manner. And that I simply could not do enough damage. Because it was not uncommon for me to, like, waltz into a Hades fight and actually have one whole upgrade missing and still do perfectly fine. Okay, kinda got it. Okay. I gotta remember to use the dude deleter here. I don't have a whole lot of ammo for it, but it is amazing at taking out enemies when it can hit them. There we go. I just gotta use that a little bit more often. I have no idea where the pedestal is, and I kinda wish I did. Because it would certainly make my life more easy. More easy? Easier. Boop. I love that. Okay. Where the hell is the pedestal? I want it for the slight upgrade. Mainly Lucky Charm if I can get it. Bango. I have to say, I am very happy that they have a pure meta progression upgrade that just increases pinball damage and lets you hit enemies into other enemies for even more. I guess it's just straight up not in the... you can't hit enemies into enemies at all yet. Oh, that's going to be lovely. That is like one of my favorite mechanics in Nuclear Throne, and I can't believe any other roguelike has never bothered to replicate that to the same insane degree. There we go. Okay. Back up here. Life is good. More or less just... Whoop. That kind of worked. Bango. Nice health. I am staying hale and hearty here. There we go. Yeah, the gun is pretty good. When it hits, sometimes it's got some weird auto-aim foibles. Either that or the auto-aim is non-existent and I'm just grabbage. Both are entirely likely. Ow! Worth a shot. I was really hoping I could get both of them with a stun while I was there, and the answer is no. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, there's the pedestal, if I just bothered. Well, a triple machine gun, but I probably shouldn't. Grab the pan. Alright, turbo loot. Stun locker. Enemies are stunned longer and take more damage when stunned. Do stun locker. There we go. Took some damage off of that, but that's fine. We did good. We are doing great. Ah. I attempted to avoid. That works great. Let's see. Anything else? No. Just keep going. God, watching them just ping-pong around like that is just a thing of beauty. And yeah, learning that that will absolutely just hit enemies. Oh, that's going to be good stuff. Ooh. Kind of close enough. My bullets didn't even hit him. Sad. I tried doing a dash attack into a stun, and we'd already, like, moved past them. Okay. There we go. That's good stuff. Still have not converted a single thing. God damn it. Bam. That is so incredibly satisfying. Ow! Avoid. Knock those into him. Okay. So far, so good. Only a little bit left. Never mind. Like, nothing left. Check the boss. Or, not the boss, this. Do we want to go triple machine gun instead of the... Yeah. Decent beef. Not quite as beefy as I'd like to go for, but still. Alright. Really, honestly, do not know when this guy is stunnable. I guess that works, though. I have not seen an opening to hit this guy, ever. Whew, that hurts. But that's fine. There we go. Yeah, so this guy does not stay stunned for long. But that's fine. Okay, Snack Egg. Didn't lose Snack Egg into the acid pits. There we go. Yep. Damn it. Avoid. Avoid. Okay, we got a shop here. Shop has things. So, shotgun, no. Force pack, probably, yeah. Okay, so far so good. Avoid beatings, and we're good. I'm gonna get a little quiet during some of these, just because... Ow. Stupid poison vent. Okay, avoid that for a bunch. Triple shot into that business. Damn it. Not quite enough. Okay, beatings. He's just outside of range. Avoid that for a bit. Okay. Now we got the pedestal at the very least. So, discount. We don't really need greed. I'm not even sure if we need merciful. I'm not even sure if we need the discount. Yep. Discount's pretty much meaningless. Yeah, so I can just take my sweet-ass time. hit him. Wait for this guy. Okay, let's go up. Man, that's supposed to occasionally give me health. Shame it doesn't seem to. Okay. Over here. I don't really like these poison bomb flowers. Okay. That kind of worked. Still not getting enough healing to keep me up here. Which... probably my fault. Ow. Shit. Okay. Both. Got him good. Okay. I'll find the boss door. Nothing else really to buy from the shop, unfortunately. Eat him up. Okay. We get the Watcher. You know, I haven't actually met the Sentinel around here. Ah, right into the acid. I don't like that the mobs can't die peacefully too. I wish that the explodies, for example. Let's buy Dirty Berry. Just finish that off. Young Oak, that, and then we'll get Raining Blood next time. I wish the bomb guys would actually explode if you're around them too fast, but if you killed them manually, then they would just die. Kind of Final Fantasy bomb style instead of. I'd say Bomb-Omb, for example. Because the problem is, like, this is a game that's meant to be, like, up close and personal, and by having a bunch of enemies that can't be killed up close and personal, that you have to disengage from them, it feels bad, especially because the dash brings them along. Once they're exploding, they should no longer come with you when you do the dash. Because, like, my problem is half the time I have to, like, panic because I try and dash away, and it's like, nope, they're right next to me because I brought them with me. And so if there was a second dash, I think it would work better, or something. But as it stands, they're probably the more frustrating enemy. Use the counter move to push them away. Yeah, that would be smart. It's just, it feels like a subversion of a mechanic, and the kind of core game philosophy that I think works sometimes, but as a really common enemy, it just feels mediocre. It's kind of like having enemies that are immune to bullets in an FPS game. You're just kind of like, oh, yay. I don't know. Still super good. I'm feeling a lot more positive about this, especially now that I've seen some of the meta progression things and just gotten a little further. Striking Smash. Oh, yeah, I guess I already had that. But Striking Smash itself is one of my favorite things that I've seen so far, and I can't wait until we get up the tree a little bit. But I truly do stand by my statements of this game desperately needs just some weird modifiers to make everything more exciting. Like, I love one that just turns off my melee entirely and forces me to just use the gun. Or vice versa. Turns off the gun, forces me to use melee. Or just a wild amount of different things that switch up the gameplay, for better or worse. Purely to make every run kind of neat. Because without that kind of, like, weird rogue variance, I'm gonna get, like, 30 episodes into this, and I'm gonna be like, man, stuff. This is a fun game. But I don't remember any of it. Oh well. Anyway, for now I'm gonna, I'd say rest my hands, but we're gonna go play another platformer.